Good night, everybody. My name is Siobhan Arnold. I am roughly 26 years of age. Not much about me that's very interesting. I have a lovely young daughter and little love of my life, and it's been it's been a joy to have her. I come from a humble beginning. My family of six. My two brothers grew with with both my parents, and just that's it. I've gone to school. I went to 1 year of college and studied business, and I don't know, like I just came on here just to talk. It's like, just to have a one-on-one conversation with anybody who wants to listen. Share my views on whatever whatever it is. Like what this one this one thing that I see that has been bothering not only me but a few persons that I associate with, and you know, it's just the the ability to figure out what the heck is my purpose, or like after leaving high school, like what do I do? Like how do we transition into that? Hey, I got it out, figured out phase. Like for everybody out there who has it figured out, I want y'all to just drop something in the comments. So like tell me where the exact moment you realize that you got it figure out, that you have your your blueprint of you're going to get from point A to B and then move from B to C, and then you know how it goes. It's just like we're stuck in a whirlwind of everything, and we don't really know ourselves. Like literally, like I can tell you the honest truth. I know most people right now know more about everybody else more than they know themselves. Like literally, we can tell us, say, my best friend like the favorite color them. I can't tell us a girlfriend like that. Can't tell us your boyfriend like that. But yo, what you really like? Who am I? Who is CJ? Like who is me? Yo, I just figure out what they say. Like I really like to talk. I will talk your ears off. Like if you let me, I'll sit down and I'll talk all day. Maybe that's my calling. Like I enjoy speaking and talking to people, and not only talking, like encouraging people. What little knowledge I do have, I try to pass it on to people. What little advice I can give to the best of my abilities, I give my advices. I have changed a lot about myself. A lot of people might not know, but I've started reading more books, and these books have been really eye opening. And what I've learned, what I've read, I want to basically just maybe pass it on or really share. Like I have I have tried so much things. I have good to say I failed at so many things. Like I failed at relationships. I failed at businesses. Like I started over so many times in my life, and there is this one saying that you only live once, but I don't agree that. Like I agree that you live every day. Like every day you get up, you get a new chance. Like every day you wake up, like shit. Like I get a chance every day to be something, that I want to be, to be someone I want to be. And the greatest thing Father God could have given human being is the choice. And I was actually, I do a little teaching sometimes, not really, nothing official, but I came up and I said, everything you do in life is based off choices. You choose to be happy, you choose to be sad, you choose to be miserable, you choose to be worried. It's a choice. It's a choice that you make that actually gives you that outcome. They get up on mind, you feel sad. They can choose to stay sad. They can get up and say, all right, cool. I am going to be happy today. Like I'm going to seriously just work and try to be happy. And as simple as life is, we tend to make it hard. Like life is really simple. Like not the processing about the idea. Like look at it. If we can basically say we are going through struggles, we are going through pressure. Right now we are in depression, but why are some people making it and some people aren't? It all comes down to choice. You choose to give up. You choose to say, you know what, the government wicked. You know, say them a lock down the place. Me can't do nothing. But when I normally listen to the motivational speakers in the morning. Sometimes I try to make it an habit every morning. Now it becomes a part of my routine. Like some days I listen more than some days I read more than some. But what I take from it from most of the motivational videos and documentaries, like as it says, life is 90%. No, sorry, life is 10% of what happened to you, and then 90% of how you react to it. So say for example, you know, I got through a very bad something happened to me. So for example, I lose everything. What I choose to do next has a whole lot to do with how far I stay. If I choose to get up, if I choose to go away, if I choose to stay, if I choose to walk, if I choose to crawl, if I choose to be a failure, if I choose, it's a choice. So nobody can say that I blame you what for where I am right now. I blame you for where I am right now. It's all about choice. It's all based on choice. You choose to live your life based on how you want to live your life. You choose to say, yo, me not pretty. You choose to say, boy, me not deserve a better. Choices. That's the only thing that God give us will make we stand out more. That's the only thing will make we can feel like today we want actor, tomorrow we want dancer. Today choices we can change our mind. And I have learned by not only reading and but by life, like life itself. Sometimes you have to sit down and you have to analyze like what is it? Like sometimes you have to just observe people. And sometimes people might seem crazy, and sometimes I have this like I'll observe, and sometimes it seems a little bit awkward, but that's just me. I'm very observant, and I'll pay attention to before I approach her, before I make any major move, or before I go about knowing anything or anybody. I have to actually say, all right, what's that person like? How they talk, what they say, their body language, their tone. Let me know how to approach whatever I go about. So most people are afraid of who they are because people might think it weird. People might think it's awkward. People might think it's just it's not what everybody else see. Like it's not you wouldn't it's not what they want me to be. Like we are so grown to be somebody else. Like I think we're cultivated to be somebody else. Like I think yeah, cultivated. Yeah, we were cultivated. Like when I got this about we were cultivated to be what society chooses for us to be. Like who is really controlling the narrative of your life? Who has the handle in your life? Who are you? That's my question for the day. Who are you? Who is Chevron Giovanni Arnold? Like who am I? What do I like? What's my breaking point? What makes me smile? What makes me truly happy? Do you know? Can you sit in the mirror and reflect and think, do I know me? It's a weird question to ask. Do I really know me? Have we lived our life so much to please everybody else, that we are lost in everybody else's perception of who we are, that we forget who we are, that we don't know who we are. Are we so far gone that we are just living day by day with plenty, with a lot of masks? Like, all right, the mask for my mother, the mask for my father, the mask for my best friend, the mask for my sister, the mask there, and then at the end of the day, you're just lost under all the masks. What? Which mask are you wearing today? Who are you today? Because somehow we change every day. Hmm? What? It's sad, but sometimes being lost in this world is really really bad. Like, I can say that I'm just talking off the top of my head. Not know me I preach on the gospel. I'm just say I talk every time I talk, like, my job, part of it is actually helping people actually overcome certain challenges. And when I talk to them, I tell them this every time. Whenever I talk to you, I'm expressing from a personal standpoint, because we all have struggles. We all have things that we can't get over. And do you know that she hurts? When I sit down behind the camera here, even though, yeah, when I stand behind the camera and tell you say it hurt, but it's a little pain. I listened to a motivational speaker this morning, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He says, it says pain is temporary. Sometimes it will hurt. Like, most of the time it will hurt. When I go around nobody, most of the time it will hurt. But what we do, we spend too much time focusing on the pain that we never get the progress. Some of want progress and I don't want to feel no pain. Look a pain come, look a thing rock your boat and you're just gone, so you rock. So you know, where's the backbone? Where's the mental fortitude? Where's the grit? Cause like in this world, shit you can't be soft. Your bills don't care if you're soft. Your car not care if you're soft. Your car not care if you don't feel good today. You still got to go out and you still have to do what you have to do. If you're dead tomorrow, life will go on with you. That's how life don't really care about you. How you feel and oh God, I feel like they don't care about you. It's like still go on. You think so you can stick up and pause life like a remote and say, alright, today me not feel good. Like everything's going to just be pause and stop. Like mm-mm. It's not a pity party. Sometimes you feel say, you know what, I'm gonna push through. Push. Even when you feel like say, yo, you know want to do it, you just have to do it. Like literally. It's just sometimes you have to hold the bull by the hand. Sometimes you have to take it on. Sometimes you might not know what you do, but do something. Like some of we have some burning desires, some we have some ideas where we'll so bother with day by day, we'll wake up with the same idea over and over and over. And we never yet once say make we act on the idea. Because it come up, oh me I gotta do this. Oh. Sometimes you don't need to do how, just act. The Bible say you ask, you have not because you ask not. Sometimes you never ask. I've learned that. I have honestly learned that communication is one of the greatest tools. Like learning how to effectively communicate is one of the greatest tools. But most of, well, as I say, it's on my point of view. I care. Most of, not, we can say about 80% of this world don't know how to communicate. And if God the one will live alone, will live alone. If God the one way be alone, he wouldn't make man and woman. Why I don't know God to make? But it's simple. In our makeup, we need each other. And how we communicate with each other is how fruitful our relationships are going to be. Whether family, friends, how fruitful a relationship is about to be. And I think I've read a book, The Four Agreements. What's that name? Yeah, it's about arguments that we make about ourselves. And the one that stood out and the one that still sits in my head is the one that states, the argument that states, don't make any assumptions. Honestly, when I write here, I make assumptions a whole heap. And sometimes if you ask questions, like, you might hear something, you might see something. Yeah, as you sit down and say, say that I wanted to go when you don't know. And you assume that's how it's supposed to be, that's how it's going to go. And you end up like being messed up because you assumed that that is it and that is that. And you might miss the whole point by assuming what you think is right, what you feel in your heart is right. You know what I've learned to practice? I've learned to practice this. This is how I start every conversation. This is my opinion, and I can freely voice my opinion. I'm not taking anything away from you. You don't have to take anything away from me. But this is what I think about that. That's how I start every conversation. I don't want to. I don't want to like force anything down nobody's throat or tell somebody say them have to do this or them have to do that. No. But if you come to me for advice, I'll get the honest truth. Like, yo, that. I like that. I like that. So, I know I kind of go all over the place a little bit, but as I say, I'm just a talk. Something I come made, I'm just a talk. I'm sitting down and I read a book and something just nudge me and say, you just make a video and just talk. Just talk. Because as I say, I love talk. Me sitting and chat. If one or two persons to this, we're good. We just like talk. So, you need to fully understand that. Take from it, life is what you make it. Whatever you're going through right now, it won't last. I think that's sorry for. As the sun set it, so as the sun rises on the east and set it on the west, that's how you go. I remember if I saw you going to correct me. As day follow night, as night follow day, or who follow home, I don't know. That's how it is. We are dwelling in seasons that have passed. Like that season has passed. But we're dwelling in that season. Oh, yes, that's great. Question, what season are you in? Summer now, well, it soon be summer will still the spring. Or summer will still the winter. Like, some of us are stuck in a season that you shouldn't be stuck in, like that you shouldn't be in. Because you hold on to something. You hold on to something. I like to make biblical references, and I think that when God or whosoever you believe in made us, he realized that we are imperfect beings. For the man to say we should forgive each other 70 times 7 daily, I'll stand corrected. If that's not what it said, you can correct me. But for that amount of forgiveness daily, there must be some. That's like a safe haven, that's like a, what do you call it? Give me one good word to put it. That one like a cushion, yeah. Basically, that one like a cushion to help us, say we aren't perfect, and we have been led a lie that we have to be perfect, and then some of us we hold on to some of the most pathetic, petty things like we're in 2021 and when I lie, somehow we are living at 2020, even further. Somehow we living at 2010. That friend the way hurt you, that little cousin the way you were hurt you, that father the way where we do something we never do that friend the way you used to trust and he mess you up. Some of you live on that, some of you live on some hurt of shit that they got a long time. And we are holding on to it. You know why we're holding on to it? Because we want it to be justified. We want to say, alright, him hurt me. She hurt me. That person said something that happened to me. I made a mistake. And We're just living there. We're just living in that season. We're just living in that particular point in time where we're just stuck. And sometimes our inability to move forward is because we're stuck in a season that we shouldn't have been in. We're stuck in a season of hurt. We're stuck in a season of him hurt me, so I'm not trust nobody else. We're stuck in a season of I messed up, so I'm not trying again. We're stuck in a season of I failed at this, so it doesn't make no sense for me to try again. And these seasons are long far gone. Like, it's amazing how bad some of us hold on to hurt, and yet we don't want to be hurt. You're literally hurting yourself. So you're hurting yourself because you don't want anybody else to hurt you. That's how much you love yourself then, boy. I fully understand that. Hey, shit, I'm not going to be playing up it. No crazy game and say it's not hard. But never say it's easy, but it's doable. It's not impossible. It's doable. You can do it. The fact that you wake up, why are you going to wake up living in yesterday's past? Why? You're given a chance. You're given the opportunity to make this day the best 24 hours of your life. Why not do it? Whatever you do, put your hand and heart together and do it to the best of your abilities. Leave no stone unturned. Why not? What's stopping you? What's stopping me? I'm not gonna tell you that. Sometimes I'm not give 100. Sometimes I'm not even give 50. Sometimes I say, yo, can't bother, yeah, man. Sometimes I'm like, I am not going to do this. Like, I've tried so much. I've tried so much. And people are gonna say, yo, you're mad. This is ain't not work. You feel so much time, you lose everything, you lose your money, you invest. You try this, you not work, you try that, you not work, you sit there and sit there so. But I believe you just need to win one time. Because if there wasn't failure, you wouldn't really appreciate success. Somebody who always wins doesn't need faith, like. And faith doesn't work when you always win. The whole point of having faith is that when you're there at rock bottom and you don't have the money to pay your bills, you can trust in your abilities. Because I'm not gonna tell nobody say, we sit down and pray and fast and not do nothing. The same God will not pray to say prayer without work dead. You could have prayed till tomorrow come if you're not putting no work, nothing not gonna happen. Them go hand in hand. So prayer, work, faith. Them three things that work. When nobody else not see it, when you're the only one that sees it. The funny fact about it, the closest friends and family are the first set of people them tell you say it not gonna work. But tell you say, you know, see, I try something like this already, but you save your money and keep safe. But I'm not lie, I have big dreams. I have big dreams. And I know like most of us out there, we do have big dreams, and nothing is wrong with having big dreams. I tell my friends, I tell my coworkers, yo, I want to be rich. I don't care. Nothing is wrong with that. Oh no, I don't want to be rich. Well, kudos to you. I want to be rich. I want to have the nicest things in life. I want to be comfortable. And I believe my level of comfort requires me to be rich. I am not there as yet. I'm currently working on that. I'm developing my mental capacity. I am still trying. But one day, it's going to be worth it. So, as I close, because my normal chat for like 25 minutes now, which is long. As I close, a few things I want you guys to take away is, what season are you in? What season are you in? Are you in the present season? Are you living in a season in the past? What is stopping you today? How was your 24 hours? What did you do today to grow yourself? Like, what did you do? With that said, peace out, much love, and we'll talk again some other day. I'll keep on talking because after I say I love talk, and I found out that I love talk, and this really feels good to just sit here and talk and share my point of view. I would love to hear other people's point of view, and what I'm saying is not gospel. It's just things that I've seen and I've been through and I've witnessed for myself, and I put the pieces together. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm still going through my process, but I just want everybody to know that if there's a will, there's a way. There are endless possibilities. So just remember, it's never the end. It's not over until it's over. Every day you get is a new start. You might fail yesterday, you might fail today, but you're only a real, I don't really call it failure, I call it taking lessons, right? So simple, like simple example: you're walking on the road, bucket toe, and you drop. Now in a bucket, so you chip over something when you look at your shoes lace. What you do? You tie your shoes lace and you go again. You don't sit up on the ground. Oh no, you look at what caused it. Either you move to the other way or you tie your shoes lace and you go again. Simple. You fall, you brush yourself off, or you get up. And I mean excuse, and don't make any excuse that it's too hard. Even if it's hard, hardness comes for strengthen you, for build you up, for to make your gym to make you strong. Cause this world that we're living in, we have to be strong. The reason why it's hard is because it's doable. You can do it. It's hard because it's preparing you for something on the next level. If you can't get over this hardness right now, when you get to the next level, it doesn't make any sense. Whatever level you're at right now, or whatever pressure you're feeling right now, is preparing you to take you higher. It's like playing a game. You have to build up like a certain kill point. You have to build up a certain amount of points to get to the higher level to be the boss. You beat the boss at this level and you go up. What's the boss? What level you're at and what's the boss? Simple. So whatever it is that you're going to overcome it, face it, and take it head on. Take it on even scared. Because sometimes what we are afraid of is sometimes if you even take it on, you're gonna realize it's not really even a fear. The fear, if you only took a step and look and peep around the corner, if everybody had a chance to peep around the corner and see what we're afraid of, would I say that? The first thing fear does is stop us from trying. Because if we realize that all we have to do is try and see what we're afraid of, then we'll figure out that shit, this ain't nothing, that's something we can do. So always remember, whatever you're facing now is to prepare you for the next level. And every level you go up, there's another thing that you have to accomplish and you have to conquer. It's an ongoing battle. So I say life no stop, time no stop, nothing doesn't stop. What I say, but them say in Jamaica, born, sex, and death are the two sure things in our life. Right now, I know say bills more sure right now. So as I'm saying, move on, keep pushing. Everything's gonna be alright.